Aloha everybody from the YouTube channel. Welcome back to another video. As you can see,
Hadouken!
Dark Ryu. If you guys missed it, we did my summons just recently. Yeah, everybody here on Twitch, go ahead and say hello to your future self. I have just summoned myself a Dark Ryu. Can you believe it?
I got it out of one unknown scroll.
Absolutely ridiculous. I think it's a glitch, or I'm just kidding. Yeah, this is not mine. I want this to be mine. I want this to be mine. Yeah, but it's not. So we're on Rolf Maker's account. So big shout out to Rolf Maker from our community here. Thanks for letting us hop into your account and check it out and to test him here. So we want to check out Ryu. He's been a big hype. I mean, he's an LD Nat 5. He's been pretty talked about, right? I think a lot of the LD units have been talked about. So we're going to be doing a lot of these test videos, right? Just to see firsthand, first impressions and see how OP these units are, right? Just for fun. So let's take a look at his skills here. First off, I do like the way they look, right? I can't get enough of it. I really like the Street Fighter units. They're so nostalgic. So this is crazy. Yeah, this is so crazy, dude. How many of these I've been seeing people summon and get? Except, as we know, you and me, we're probably never getting it. It's just everybody else that gets them, right? Skill 1 here, Hadouken, right? Hadouken is very simple. It's a attack power down, right? Which does actually go up with skill ups. I didn't get to see this yet. He's already max skilled it as well. Goes up to 75% chance. Okay, so decently, you know, decent chance at landing attack power down, which is nice, right? Which is nice. Skill 2, Shoryuken. Yeah, uses an uppercut to inflict damage and leaves branding effect for 2 turns. Hadouken will activate with a 30% chance. This is kind of like, what is it, like Drunken Masters and kind of like Kung Fu Girls, right? They have a chance to potentially proc. So he could S2 into, you know, putting that branding effect, and then after that into an S1. So damage output could be kind of nice. Yeah, I'm very curious to see what the damage multipliers and how well it's going to do in terms of the damage realm. Third skill here, this is the one that everybody's been talking about. PPK combo. Yeah, attack 6 times with endless attacks. The first 3 hits decrease one enemy's attack bar. So it's a single target hit at the beginning. It's a single target skill at the beginning, right? 3 hits, which will decrease one enemy's attack bar by 30% each hit. It's pretty big, up to 90%. Quick maths, right? And the 4th hit stuns that enemy. Afterwards, attacks all enemy. Yeah, so it's a single target into an AoE. After that, attacks all enemies 2 more times, increasing the duration of harmful effects granted on them by 1 turn. So whether it's a defense break, whether it's a branding, whether it's, you know, whatever inability, right, or anything that's considered a harmful effect, like a stun, can be increased as well. So we're gonna be testing it out. People have been saying you can, you know, 3-turn stun and whatnot. So I think this is kind of nuts. This opens up to a lot of potential OP comps out there. So I'm really curious to see how this goes. And the added bonus as well is it's a dark unit, so there's no elemental disadvantage. Quite nice. Last but not least, to, you know, add some sprinkles onto the sundae, he's got a crit rate leader skill, right, for everywhere in the game. 24% crit rate leader skill, which is kind of nice. So these are the runes on him. I decided I wanted to see if we can accentuate stuns, right, especially on that last, you know, 2 hits, that hit number 5 and 6. So I have him on a Despair Will build. Now, Despair Will I think is going to be good because you can stun, accentuate it, as well as Will is going to be good because it makes it more viable in that PvP setting, right? Guild Wars, Guild Siege, offense and defense. So I think he's going to be quite nice for that. These are his stats. Obviously, you can go a little less tanky if you want. You can try more damage to see, you know, how crazy his damage output is. We'll see how high the multipliers are with just the skills that we have here so far. So we're going to pair this up with Tiana, yeah, in order for it to strip everything and kind of guarantee that the opponents will not have any, not have any buffs, right? So that we can kind of just do what we want to do and see the damage output. We'll test it without a galleon, and then we'll test it with the galleon after, right, to see the damage that is yielding. But I'm most excited about the CC, right? The skills and the debuffs it provides, more so than the actual damage. But yeah, I guess actually I'm intrigued in both. I'm intrigued with both, to be honest. Right, he's got 2 artifacts that give health and attack, right? Damage. I think crit damage will be really good, right? So skill 3 crit damage, skill 2 crit damage, because they're additive, will be really good for artifacts here. I think accentuating, you know, your defensive stats, defense or, you know, HP might even be better to, you know, keep him alive, as well as additional damage might be kind of nice as well. Now, additional damage, if you haven't seen that video yet, make sure you check out that video. That video opens up your mind and your world to additional damage. The most broken substat in artifacts. Yeah, they might even get a nerf, to be honest. It's that broken, right? So make sure you guys check out that video about additional damage. It could be viable here with a different build, which I'll talk about for Ryu a little bit after. But let's go ahead and go into a setting here. Now, none of these units can be used in RTA yet. None of these units can be used in RTA. And because they cannot be used in RTA, you only can use them in Guild Wars, Guild Siege, and PvE content. Kind of excited. You know, I'm actually excited to see the actual animations for this. PPK combo, baby. All right, let's go ahead and strip this here. Let's turn this to 1 times. PPK combo, or PPK combo. That was actually pretty dope. Oh, we gotta try it with the sound as well. Wait a minute. I managed to attack bar reduce, land the stun on the first target that I wanted to, extend it to 2 turns, which could have actually went to 3 turns, and I managed to stun the Zinc. Right? I managed to stun the Zinc and extend him to 2 turns as well. Huh. This opens it up to so many potential situations. Let's go ahead and test that one more time. This time I'll turn on the sound. Right? Another kind of team comp I was thinking with this is with like an Okeanos. If you have any other unit that can CC, right? Even Varad, Okeanos, whatever kind of inability or even whatever harmful effects you want to apply, right? Slows or whatever it is, right? With Nephthys, whatever it is, right? You set it up with Tiana, you strip with a Chiwu, Tiana, Triton, whatever. You put your debuffs, right? And then you send them in, right? Send them in and have them put those, extend those debuffs even further. Holy crap, man. Yeah. Holy moly. All right, let me turn on the sound for this one here. Let's see the sound, because each of them have like voice lines, right, for their actual S3s or actual skills in general. All right, let's see here. Let's see if we can stun the Miho. Attack reduction. We got the 3-turn stun. We got a 3-turn stun on Miho. It seems like the target that you hit is going to be the one that's most consistently that you stun, because the other ones I'm banking on, you know, Despair procs, right? Now, Despair does go through resistance check, right? There's no accuracy resistance check. It's just a 25% chance, right? As long as they don't have will. And if you land it, you land it. And any of my hits that I do, right? Because the skill says here, it attacked 6 times. My first 3 are single target. My 4th one, also single target. But my 5th one, right? Which is the one that's AoE, has a chance to proc, has a chance to proc the Despair stun. And if I proc the Despair stun, I can actually extend it with the 6th hit into a 2-turn stun. So it's got us some RNG on RNGs, right? And like I said earlier, pairing this up with Varad or pairing this up with Okeanos, there's already a stun laid down, right? You have the Okeanos go first. Everything is stun. Now all he does when he goes in, right, is he actually accentuate those stuns into actually being a 3-turn stun as well. Right, because right now I have to set up for myself. So the max is 2 turns with my Despair. But if you already have stun, you can make it 3 turns on everybody. Holy crap. Right, Jean. What about Jean? Do we have a Jean here? Let's try to see if we can put a Jean in here. Dang, bro. All right, let's go ahead and strip this. Yeah, let's go ahead and provoke. I bet you, because this is a test video, I missed all the provokes. Okay, I landed 3 of them. Okay, not bad. Yeah, I expected far worse than that. Oh, I'll stun this one.
Nope.
Okay, never mind. That's too ambitious. Alright, I will use my S3 to stun this target. Oh, that's cool as well, right? Like I said, using it with Oki, Varad, or Jean, or whatever's AoE CC, if you missed any of them, because you're bound to miss somebody, you can try to stun it with your S3, because it's single targets as well. So let's go ahead and try to stun it here. We got the stun, and we accentuate it. 3-turn provoke, 3-turn provoke, 4-turn provoke. 4-turn provoke, how is that 4-turn provoke? 3 turns provoke. Holy crap, I think my Jean might just die. Holy moly. Now, what does this mean? I think that, especially in this situation, this is going to be really good for Guild Wars, because you can control your opponent very, very well with the provoke. And by doing this, you're going to go ahead and just use S2 on yourself, right? Invincibility. So none of this damage really matters, right? None of this damage that you're going to be taking really matters at all. So this is quite nice, man. This is actually kind of crazy. Look at the Agar. We reduce its attack gauge. So it's literally not even moving yet. It hasn't even taken 1 turn, and it still has a 2-turn stun. Holy moly. Right? No elemental disadvantage as well. Yeah, with this Ryu. Alright, next test here. So, obviously, we just displayed the fact that he can, you know, CC control very well. Extend these debuffs very well. This means, right, I want to speculate this here first. This means that I think there's another build for Ryu. As you see, I have my build on like a Bruiser build. I think you can go full Bruiser build. If you want, you can even go potentially full tank, right? Full Bruiser meaning that you don't need to go as much attack as I have here, right? A little bit of attack is fine. Yeah, but go more Bruiser where you're tankier with more defense, more health, and just use them as your extending debuffer. Yeah, I think that could be a potential option as well. Inside Guild Wars and Guild Siege. But I mean, if you have the rune quality to make yourself tanky and have high damage, then might as well, right? As you can see here. Other build options, I think you can go Violent. Nothing wrong with that. For players without Violent and crazy Despair runes, if you got crazier, you know, Rage runes or Fatal runes or Swift runes, I'm sure you can build it on that and get stats and use it as a nuker as well, right? All right, next I want to see the damage output, right? We actually want to see the damage multipliers in play. So we're going to go ahead and use a Galleon here to see what the damage multipliers look like. Right, so not only the CC, we want to see the damage too. We really want to see the damage. This is attack buff and defense break. Let's go ahead and strip these. I just thought about this. He actually extends the defense breaks. Right, these are 2 turns defense breaks that he's going to extend it to 3 turn defense break. Of course, the Miho resists. But we're going to proc. Alright, let's do it on Agar here. Let's see the damage output. 4K, 4K, 4K. Let's see if there's higher damage for any of the hits. 7K, 7K, 6.7, 6.9. Interesting. He has different multipliers on different hits. That's different. Yeah, his first couple of hits are actually a lower multiplier than the ending hits. So what does that add up to? Yeah, 4, like, let's just go on the low end, right? 444, right? That's 12 plus, what is it? 666, right? Or 777. So he does around like 20 something to 30k with the S3. This is kind of a lot of damage output. Okay, 4.5, 4.5, 4.5. 7.7. 5. I can't see everything. All I know is I have 4 turn defense break and stuns. Let's go ahead and use a a S1. Let's go ahead and see how much S1 does. I'm curious. Let's set the Miho.
Hadouken!
Hadouken! Look at the animation too. 18k. Alright, let me use an S2 here. Let's use an S2 Shoryuken. How much damage are we getting out of this? 20k! 20k with a 30% chance to S1 for 18k. Did you realize that? Did you realize that? 20k with a 30% to S1. 30% chance. So even just single target AoE nuking, he's heavy duty, man. Maybe Violent's the way to go. I could see this thing popping off, man, on Violent. Again, this is not Rage. Again, this is not Fatal. Again, this is not the craziest crit damage we could potentially pull out. 22k? Okay, bro. Alright. Alright. 30% chance, alright? That's 8% chance higher than Violent procs. Can you give it to me or what? Use an uppercut to inflict damage and leaves branding effect for 2 turns. Hadouken we activate in such with 30% check. 30%. 30%. 30%. Okay. 30%. Okay. Yeah. Okay. It's happening this time. Yeah. It's gonna happen this time. There it is. Pog! You see that? Haha! You see that? It only took 5,000 years. Woo! Alright, this is its final form because our damage output should be higher with the towers, right? And for PvP, you probably will maybe have some fun with it in Arena, but realistically, you'll probably use it in, what is that? A more Guild Wars, Guild Siege setting offensively. Maybe defensively if you can figure out some good, units with good AIs. But definitely offensively, it's really solid. Right, I can see this potentially being the next unit people use with on defense with Clara. Right, Clara, what is it? The Galleon, Clara, now Ryu. Right, Galleon and Clara, right? Clara AoE strips, stuns, right? The Galleon defense breaks, Ryu, extends the stuns, or stuns a unit and extends stuns, maybe despair stuns, extends those stuns, and then after that, you just lose. Right? You're just stunned for 2-3 turns. Right, and then the AI of the Ryu and whatever units are just gonna nuke you. So this might be the new unit with Clara. That's gonna be so disgusting, man. Think about that. Right, for the 5 people in the world with Dark Ryu. Here's one of them. All right, skill 3 here. See the damage. How much more? Oh, we're doing solid 5Ks now. 8Ks, 8.4s. Nice. Very, very nice. Right, I mean, most of the damage was mostly from the S1, S2, right? Single target, so it hits a little bit harder. But definitely an increase. Let's see how much it increased for S1 and S2. Yeah, and because I want to, save time, I will use S2, which will guarantee, at a 30% rate to use S1. So instead of doing this test 2 times, I will just use S2, and it also will show you S1 damage with branding as well. Okay, so it's gonna happen right here. 25k, all right, definitely increased damage. We get the branding down into the third. I fucking hate this game, dude. 30% my fucking butthole, dude. 30% my butthole. It's a goddamn joke. It's a goddamn joke, bro. I bet you everybody else is Dark Ryu, or especially when he uses his Dark Ryu, it's probably gonna proc. It's just when I'm using it, huh? Can't even get defense break. Alright, we'll just use S1 over here. 19k. All right, very nice. All right, let's test it out with bombs. I mean, I didn't think about it, right? Maybe it extends. Maybe it decreases it from, you know, 2 turns to 1 turn. I mean, that's something that Pang does, right? But I don't know if the wording with this will work, but we can give it a shot, right? Doesn't hurt to try. I doubt this works though. I highly doubt this works. He detonates bombs! He detonates bombs! What? This dude is busted! He detonates the bombs! Oh, you gotta be kidding me! And it's 1 turn and he's stuck. Oh my god! This guy just does it all! Alright, we recorded this after we ended the video, but this has gotta go in. YouTube, now you know. Yeah? But wait, you know what I always say? But wait! There's more! Bro! Dude, you can just use him with anything, bro. Like, he just works with everybody. He's like everybody's friend. He's like that. Oh my god, I'm just gonna hit this guy. Stun him, and look, I'm gonna extend his stun twice, and I'm gonna detonate bombs. Jesus. Yeah. You know what's crazy is that it's a 2 turn to proc the bomb, right? So that means I have to hit both to proc the bomb. But guess what? You don't have to hit both. You know why? You hit 1. As long as you hit 1 of the 2 AoEs, it will change the bomb timer from 2 to 1. And when the unit takes a turn, it will detonate. So it's pretty much almost guaranteed. It's either A, you explode it right away, or B, your opponent's gonna take a turn next, and it's just gonna explode on itself. What the heck? If you're watching on YouTube, hashtag Dark Ryu. 6.9% more chance of getting this unit. Yeah, I want this unit now. This unit needs to come into HOH. Holy moly. Right? Anyways, if you're watching on YouTube, peace out YouTube, once again. Hope you enjoyed this video. Leave me some comments as well. You can put Dark Ryu, of course, to meme, but leave me some comments on what you thought about this unit, as well as other things that you want me to test, other units you want me to test as well, right? I'll make it happen, and we'll have some fun with it. But until next time, see you guys later, YouTube. Peace.